On this trip, I learned a lot of things, like, well, poverty, of course, the true meaning of poverty. The Garcia family, 3 people living in one house, and they're just like the happiest people alive. No questions, no wanting. They just got everything they want, themselves and happiness.
I learned responsibility, and I learned that it's a good thing to be a servant and help people. And when I come home, I'm going to be a lot more responsible and take pride in my work. Kevin! I learned how to build a house. The Garcia family was an amazing family. They helped out a lot and they made really good food.
We really got a chance to connect with the family and work alongside them, and they had very little, and the mother in the family was just still looking for ways every single day to find something she could do to thank us and to help us out, and anything she could think of that we might like or want or need. She had it out there. She brought her whole dining room table out into the dirt to feed us all at lunch 2 days in a row. She brought us ice water constantly out of her one of 4 glasses that she had. Boop, boop.
I learned it was a good thing to be a servant, and I learned what it meant to be a servant. Instead of just hearing about it, I actually got to live it out, and it was great.
What I learned about giving was that it gave people a sense of hope, and it's just fantastic. It taught me that I could feel great without doing much, just helping and giving, and that's all.
I also experienced a lot of dirty work and baños. That's fun.
I learned that happiness isn't in possessions, it's in friendship and just being happy with who you are and what you have already.
Happiness doesn't come from the stuff. Happiness comes from the people around you.
I came down to serve those that were serving Jesus and serving the people that were in need down here because Ron made me.
You came. I can't use that.
Sure you can. But I came down this time because last time I kind of had an interest in checking things out. It just didn't work out that way, and so this time I thought I'd finally come down and see what it was all about. And
building a house is a lot more complicated than I would have expected.
This trip was really fulfilling for me because it was my first one, and it was really great seeing the family have a home, and from the home they had before, one was not so good, and the other one was great. They were all so happy to see it, and it made me happy that they were happy. So I guess that's a way to show how you're serving Jesus, is that you're serving others.
This was my first Mexico mission trip, and it was amazing. Best part was when we actually presented the house, and just the look on the family's face. It was fun. The family, like, at any given moment would just stop to help any part of the house. The roof, the nailing the chicken wire. They just were so helpful. And lunch, the mom made the lunch for us every day, and it was yummy.
Everything's pretty much the same everywhere. People need the Lord, and if we come out and work hard and show them God's love through us working, that we are blessed twice as much. We think we're coming to give, but we always end up receiving so much more. And our family this year is a wonderful family, and the relationship that we've formed with Pilar and Lucia and Freddie, they're just an awesome group of people. And I was able to communicate with Pilar, the mom, a little bit about we're here because God commands us to go out into the world and reach out to others and to help those in need, and she was very appreciative of that, and she asked what church we belonged to, and you know, the kind of activities we did, and we talked about, you know, some ministry type things and just the fellowship and being together and worshiping, and she told me that she'd like to get back to church, so that was very encouraging.
It was also good to learn that we had a family that we could have fun with, make fun of Mario with, crack a lot of jokes, like Spanish and or English, and we learned from them and they learned from us. It was pretty cool. I mean, lots of fun with the family, which I really liked.
I got, let's see, what I got? I got a sunburned scalp, I got a torn toe, I got a burn. My wife's not gonna see us, is she?
Yeah.
I got a lot of joy out of serving a lot of people that were down here serving, especially, you know, the more staff and the guards, you know, because our camp kind of grew from just our little 13 to kind of like sucking everybody into our campsite that was around us, and you know, just taking care of them and feeding them, making sure they're well fed, and that was real enjoyable.
It felt really amazing to me, because like you made a house for someone, and it's just, you feel proud of yourself.
The more you give, the happier you are.
Serving Jesus is one of those things where I could probably do it more than once a year, so I think we should go out and do it a little more.
But the one thing I would say I have to learn is the hope. Hope that a family who pours this can get a house to live in and to share, and have the hope that they can live their lives to the fullest.
It was amazing giving a house to a family, because you're like, I built that, and now I get to give it to someone who needs it. And it was great. It was amazing. It made me feel good inside.
Building a house with all of our youth and everything, and actually doing teamwork in order to accomplish things, that was great too.
Yeah!